Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where we dive into tips, tricks, and strategies to improve your skills and achieve your goals. Today, I'm sharing one of my favorite secrets, my secret to becoming fluent in any language. And guess what? It's easier than you think. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. Let's get started. Firstly, let's talk about the mindset shift you need to become fluent in any language. Becoming fluent in a language isn't just about memorizing vocabulary or grammar rules. It's about a mindset. When I started learning a new language, I struggled at first because I was scared of making mistakes. But here's the truth. Mistakes are your best friend when learning a language. Every time you make one, you're one step closer to fluency. So, mindset shift number 1. Embrace imperfection. Mistakes are not failures. They're opportunities to grow and learn. Think about children when they learn their first language. They make countless mistakes, but they don't let that stop them. They keep trying, and eventually they get it right. As adults, we tend to fear embarrassment. But remember, language learning is about communication, not perfection. Another critical mindset shift is that consistency beats intensity. You don't need to study for hours every day. Even 15 to 20 minutes a day can work wonders if you stay consistent. It's all about building a habit that becomes part of your daily routine. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it, you just do it. I'll explain how to make the most of those minutes in a bit. Secondly, you don't need to travel to immerse yourself in the language. A lot of people think you need to live in a country where the language is spoken to become fluent. Not true. You can create an immersive environment right at home. Start by surrounding yourself with the language. Change your phone and social media settings to the language you're learning. It'll feel awkward at first, but this simple change forces your brain to adapt and learn. Think about your daily habits. Do you scroll through Instagram or TikTok? Follow creators who speak the language you're learning. Even if you don't understand everything, you'll start picking up common phrases and the rhythm of the language. Watch movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos in your target language. Start with subtitles in your native language, and eventually turn them off. You'll be surprised at how much you understand over time. Make it a goal to watch at least one video or show episode every day. Listening to music and podcasts is another fantastic way to immerse yourself. Not only is it enjoyable, but it also improves your listening skills and vocabulary. Singing along helps with pronunciation and makes the learning process more engaging. Pick songs you love and look up the lyrics. Try translating them or learning what they mean. It's a fun way to deepen your understanding. Another effective technique is to label your environment. Use sticky notes to label common items around your house with their names in the target language. For instance, label your refrigerator, door, or mirror. Every time you see these labels, you reinforce vocabulary without even realizing it. Over time, your brain starts associating the words with the objects naturally. Thirdly, let's focus on active speaking practice. Speaking is often the hardest part for most language learners, but it doesn't have to be. Start by talking to yourself. Narrating your day in the target language is incredibly effective. For example, when you're making coffee, you could say, "I'm pouring water into the cup." This builds confidence and gets you used to forming sentences. Don't wait until you feel ready to speak perfectly. That day may never come. Start small and simple. Practice basic conversations, like introducing yourself, ordering food, or asking for directions. These are practical and commonly used scenarios that build your foundation. Language exchange apps like Tandem or Hello Talk are excellent for real conversations. These platforms connect you with native speakers who want to learn your language while helping you with theirs. You can text, send voice messages, or even have video calls. It's a safe space to practice without fear of judgment. Shadowing is another powerful technique. Find an audio clip in your target language, play it sentence by sentence, and repeat after the speaker, mimicking their tone and rhythm. This not only improves pronunciation but also helps you internalize the language structure. Make it a daily habit. Just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Set small daily speaking challenges. For example, one day introduce yourself in your target language. The next day describe your favorite movie. By setting manageable tasks, you make speaking practice less intimidating and more rewarding. Over time, you'll feel more comfortable expressing yourself. Fourthly, let's tackle vocabulary. Vocabulary is the building block of any language. Focus on learning phrases instead of individual words. For example, instead of just learning the word coffee, learn the phrase, "I'd like a coffee, please." This helps you understand how the word is used in context and makes it easier to recall. Use spaced repetition apps like Anki or Quizlet to review vocabulary. These tools show you words just before you're about to forget them, making your learning process efficient and effective. Create personalized flashcards with images and example sentences to make the words more memorable. Thematic learning is another excellent strategy. Focus on one theme at a time, such as food, travel, or family. By learning related words together, you'll find it easier to remember and use them. For instance, if you're focusing on food, learn words like plate, knife, fork, and delicious. Make a habit of writing in your target language. Start a journal and write a few sentences each day about your experiences or thoughts. This not only helps you practice vocabulary, but also improves your grammar and sentence structure. Fifthly, let's simplify grammar. Grammar can feel overwhelming, but here's a secret. You don't need to know every rule to speak fluently. Focus on the most commonly used structures you'll encounter in everyday conversations. Start with the basics, like conjugating essential verbs such as to be, to have, and to go. Learn how to form simple sentences using subject-verb-object order, such as I eat apples or she likes music. Learn grammar in context. Instead of memorizing endless rules, observe patterns in conversations, books, or media. This way you'll absorb grammar naturally. For example, pay attention to how native speakers use prepositions or tenses. Over time, these patterns will become second nature. Practice sentence-building exercises. Take a single verb and create multiple sentences with it. For example, with the verb to go, you could say, I go to school, she goes to the park, and we are going to the store. This reinforces grammar while expanding your vocabulary. Don't stress about perfection. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes, so give yourself the freedom to make them too. What matters most is communication, not flawless grammar. Lastly, let's discuss staying motivated. Motivation is the key to long-term success in language learning. Set clear goals. Why are you learning this language? Is it for travel, work, or connecting with loved ones? Having a clear purpose will keep you focused and inspired. Track your progress by keeping a journal or using an app to record new words, conversations, or milestones. Seeing how far you've come is incredibly motivating. Celebrate small wins. Did you successfully order food in your target language? That's a big deal. Celebrate these moments and recognize your achievements. Treat yourself when you reach a milestone, like completing a course or holding your first conversation. Finally, join a community of learners. Whether it's a local meetup group or an online forum, connecting with others who share your goals makes learning more enjoyable and keeps you accountable. Share your experiences, ask for advice, and celebrate each other's successes. So there you have it, my secret to becoming fluent in any language. It's a combination of the right mindset, consistent practice, and smart techniques. Remember, fluency is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process and have fun with it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's also learning a language. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss more language learning tips. Let me know in the comments, what language are you learning and what's your biggest challenge? I can't wait to hear from you. See you in the next video.